Hello, I'm Ewan Frost-Pennington and welcome to Muncaster Castle, where we're busy preparing for the Halloween this year.
Over the few weeks that you're doing the Halloween festival and everything, what sort of events can you expect?
We are going to be doing two types of events. So during the day, it's going to be the family-friendly Halloween, which is kind of what we've done in the past. And that will be running from the Saturday the 21st through to Sunday the 29th of October. We're going to have all sorts of entertainers, so we're going to have someone's coming and doing arts and crafts, so the kids can come and make things. Then we've got juggling and balloon making, circus skills, and then the Count Fright shows where he is going to be doing spooky performances. I could go on. There's lots of things happening during the family-friendly festival. In the evening, it will be Scarecaster on the Friday and Saturday nights, and that means that we're going to be embracing a different type of audience, and more young adult audience, or adults in general without kids basically, who want maybe something a bit more. So part of that, the maze is going to become terrifying. It's got the 7 deadly screams, and we're going to fill it with lots of actors, and been working with Simone from Report to bring to life something very special in the scary maze. Have you been in the scary maze before?
I haven't.
You haven't been in the scary maze normally? Okay, well the scary maze normally is scary,
Yeah.
but this is going to be a little bit even more scary. And then we're going to be having live music. We're going to be having a bar. We're working with Ganyam, who are a Cumbrian brewer, who are going to be running a bar for us. We're going to be having fire shows, so we're working with Matrix Circus. And then, of course, in the castle itself, we're going to be doing The Vanishing.
My name's James Hyde, and I'm the producer of The Vanishing, and we're Hyde Brothers Productions is the company. We call it The Vanishing, an immersive poltergeist experience. So this is about a small audience being able to explore parts of the castle, and along that journey around the castle, they're trying to solve a mystery, a ghost story that's sort of an old ghost story that we've created afresh for the castle. And the audience play a part in uncovering the mystery, travelling from room to room, gathering evidence as they go, but all sorts of phenomena and ghostly experiences happen to them along the way. It's a little bit like, almost like sort of the immersiveness of an escape room meets a ghost story that's playing out in real life in a castle. It's sort of the perfect setting for that sort of thing.
So, how long is this on for? How many nights?
So we are going to be performing from the 20th right through until the 29th of October. I think there are a few nights off in the middle of there, but if you look on the Muncaster Castle website, there's at least 7 nights of performances within that period, 20th to the 29th of October, and we're running several performances a night. So there are actually 10 performances each night. So there's quite a lot of options for anybody who wants to get tickets. There's plenty of opportunity, but they are selling incredibly quickly. So yeah, worth jumping on the Muncaster website.
What's the targeting audience for The Vanishing?
So we wanted to put together something that was very much an adult experience. You know, this is genuinely scary. We sort of see this as an 18+ experience. Obviously it's up to people's own discretion, but it's definitely going to be scary. And people, I think, will potentially feel quite unnerved, and there's a lot of sort of sustained suspense across the experience. So yeah, it's definitely not for the faint-hearted.
So have you got any favourite stories from living in the castle or being in the castle?
So we've got lots of ghosts, but the most famous one, and the one that I think is most creepy for me, is the tapestry room, where Margaret Pennington passed away when she was young, and all it says in the record books is of screaming fits, and also it's living memory, because this is like 150 years ago, maybe slightly more now, and living memory, there was an old guy here who said his father or grandfather had been the one to put the body in the crypt in the church, and she's the last one to go in the church crypt here. But that in itself isn't creepy. The creepy bit is that we used to put family friends in there, and they used to complain about the child screaming and crying in the room, which was okay. Well, no, it wasn't okay. They were terrified, and supposedly people say they're okay with the screaming or crying. It's just when the nurse starts to sing nursery rhymes to try and calm the little girl that it gets too much, that some people leave. We recently had a reporter from the Daily Express here, and she said she spent the entire night, she wanted to sleep in the room to get the experience, but she spent the entire night having sleep paralysis. Do you know what sleep paralysis is? Yeah. It's where your body thinks you're asleep, but your mind is awake, and she spent the whole night trying to scream, but she couldn't, and she was just trapped lying in the bed, and she said it was horrible, she wouldn't sleep in it ever again. And she said she hasn't had sleep paralysis since she was a child, so the fact that it came back that one night is pretty terrifying.